Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry, and here I am continuing on. I've just completed the upstairs portion of this job, which is a big master bedroom, another bedroom, and an office. And now I'm downstairs and working on this area. Pretty big house. I was here before, at least once, maybe even twice. But anyway, carpet's only a couple years old, but it's got a fair amount of wear on the traffic areas. It's either polyester or a triax, I'm not sure which. But they had a 140-pound Great Dane living on the carpet the first year or so of its life, and I found lots of sprouts. His very large paws, obviously, with the non-retracting claws, causing that to happen. But anyway, overall there hasn't been very many stains on the carpet. There was a diarrhea stain from there's a Frenchie guy here, Doug, what's his name, Marvin, and he had in the master bedroom, which came out, which I did actually video that, so hopefully it'll be the video up before this one. Anyway, I'm going to do underneath where this sectional goes first, and then I'll groom it and put it down, and then we'll continue on from there. Overall, other than the few spots and stains which I've found, which haven't been very many, carpet's actually in good shape. This lady obviously is taking care of her house very well, I think, considering the dog. Well, I'm not sure how well, actually, no, she told me the little French guy, he was 6 years old, so I guess he's been around for a while. Anyway, we will do this area. I'll just do this whole section while I'm here, so I don't lose track of where I'm at, but I can see it. It's definitely brightening up. Okay, we're gonna groom and then plunk that down. Kind of like that, and like that. And like that. And then I got to do that little section there where that one corner piece was sitting. Okay, we're going to go back over here. And start from here. Oop. Another sprout. It's not the worst situation of sprouts that I've ever seen, that's for sure. But it does, on some carpets, yes, I do find a fair amount of that. Of course, I am feeding as I go, just keeping that pad a little bit damp. That's all I need. Don't need to soak anything. Won't accomplish anything other than getting it wet. Back when I started doing this 29 years ago, one of the main goals that I had was to, because of my background, bumped my head, with using the host system, which is about as dry as you can get, I guess. It isn't actually fully dry. It actually is damp too, but I did know that I was convinced that the future for carpet cleaning was low moisture, and right at the very beginning when I began 29 years ago, I was determined to explore the possibilities of the rotary machine being the way to go, and that was my idea way back then, to shower feed using well, at the time there was very little in the choice of pads to use, but anyway, that was my goal, my dream, I guess you could say, was to really develop the low moisture aspect of carpet cleaning, and I really felt that the key, the answer to it, was the rotary. And of course, as I've mentioned before, that was prior to the OP machines coming on the market. But anyway, I still think the rotary is ultimately the better choice for various reasons, but either way, you can certainly use either machine. You're going to want a decent sized rotary or OP if you're going to be doing, bigger jobs. I mean, if you're just doing little small things, it's not a big deal, I guess. But I remember way back in the beginning with my little 13-inch rotary doing, I remember this one job, it just sticks in my mind, of a condo building that I did. I remember with a 13-inch rotary doing this, even going down the hallways. And I mean, I did it. It took me a whole day, and it would have taken me now. It would take me probably about half the day with what I've got now. You know, the rotary or this rotary or whatever. But at the time with the 13-inch rotary, I remember it taking me all day long. But I do remember, we're talking almost 30 years ago. I remember getting $700 for doing that job, and that was just an amazing amount of money. But it doesn't really matter if it takes you longer. Anyway, you know, if you know, if you've got the time, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I see another doggy stain. Oh, actually, I never saw that till just now with the spotlight on there. So we're going to hit it with the ClO2 in the suspend. Now this will usually take the yellow staining out, and it will take the smell away as well, as long as I can get enough in there. But I think I better turn on the light here. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so it's not that you can't clean carpets with a smaller, you know, rotary or NOP. It's just that you're gonna put a limitation on the volume you can do, especially when it comes to the big commercial jobs. And you know, once you've got your hands on a decent sized machine, you learn how to use it. Well, it's just nice to have the options anyway. But as I said, I started off with my 13-inch rotary, and I liked it well enough, and it was at least a year or longer before I actually ended up with a bigger machine. Looks like that pee-pee mark came out already. Man, I like that ClO2. Okay, we're gonna go over here. And there was a pretty obvious pee-pee stain over here, right there. And again, that one has just disappeared. A few minutes ago, actually, just when I was about to come down here, that little doggy in the house, he's upstairs there. He suddenly came down here, and I thought, uh-oh. And I'd already pre-vacuumed down here, so I followed him down here, and sure enough, he's walking around here sniffing the carpet. He's like, okay, he's looking for a place to pee. So anyway, I let him out the door here, and he went over right by the edge of the lawn there, and sure enough, he did a great big pee. And then he went out in the backyard, other side of the yard there, and he did a big poop. Then I had to go and get him. He was going to go and sit down by the pool and hang out, but anyway, I brought him in. He doesn't have a doggy door. He needs a doggy door. Okay, let's go this way. Where am I at? Almost 15 minutes. You know, one of the things that's I've heard the objection that, you know, if you come into the house, are people going to be impressed with your machine? And if I had my little 13-inch Clark machine still, I think that, you know, it just doesn't really have a substantive look to it, and I think that I wouldn't be getting the kind of comments I get about this machine here, where I walk in the door with it and people look at it and go, the most common comment is, wow, that's quite a machine. It impresses people. It looks like something. And I think that's important. At least it is for the market that I deal with anyway. It doesn't matter if you're just doing empties and move outs and stuff like that, I guess, but as far as what people are seeing, because if you're working for a property owner or a property management company or whatever, they're not going to be seeing what you're cleaning with anyway, usually. But in my case, the people that I deal with do see what I'm cleaning with, because in most cases, most of the jobs that I do, customers are home. Most of my clientele, the homeowners, are there. I don't do a lot of move outs and empties and things like that. But in this case, the lady and her husband, they both left me. They paid and they left. So I'm here alone. And when I'm done, I'll just leave and close the door. And I have a lot of times that I do that for people. They just say, yeah, when you're done, leave. or they give me a key and I hide it somewhere, or I jump out the garage door over the beam. Sometimes we'll do that. We're getting near the end. Oh, we're going to go over here. Looks like a Hunter Biden painting. Must be worth a few $1 million then, eh? Sure it is. So, I'm going to finish this room off, and then I'll have the steps to do, and then post-grooming the basement area. This job is, I think, around 2.5 hours that I'll be done in. Not bad time. Alrighty. Oh, actually, I know what I need to do. Did I go back there already? I don't think so. Okay. Let's go this way, and we'll take a look at the pad. Not too bad, but that was the upstairs master bedroom, second bedroom, and the office. So, all right, I'll let you go then. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.